Okay guys, so this is a 2016 Jeep Renegade. I own this. I've owned this car for approximately 2 years. So I have the Trailhawk Edition, which has four-wheel drive. Some of the Jeep Renegades do not have four-wheel drive depending on the edition and the model you buy. So how it works is you have multiple settings that you can pick in four-wheel drive. Normally it's in auto, meaning the car, based on its traction, will determine how it wants to be in four-wheel drive, but it may be only in two-wheel drive if it doesn't feel the need. So when you're in certain conditions, you can manually, by turning the knob, this is a knob here, you can lock it in a four-wheel drive mode. I'm locking it in snow. You see there, then it comes up on a dashboard that you locked it in snow and that the four-wheel drive is locked. You can also select sand, and then on the screen will come up a vision of sand. Okay, so it has different traction settings depending on the type of environment you're in. Mud setting. Okay, and you can go all the way down to the last one, which is rock, and that would only be used, which there's a different way to use that if you're doing heavy off-roading. Again, this is the Trailhawk Edition. But normally it's in auto and it's not locked in four-wheel drive. You see, once you go back into auto, the four-wheel drive goes off. But it's currently snowing, so I'm going to select snow. It's going to lock four-wheel drive in the snow mode. I live in the northeast of the United States of America, where it snows often, specifically the New Jersey and New York area. I've owned this car for 2 years. I've drove it in the snow plenty of times, and I will say it handles well in the snow, and I'm very happy with it. Again, everything is relative. You still have to be a responsible driver, etc., etc. But I want to share with you the different four-wheel options and the different settings and how you lock it into place, how the screen changes to verify that you have selected a certain type of gravel or footing that you want the four-wheel drive to operate in. And I want to say, from experience, as someone who owns a Jeep Renegade, I actually live in my Jeep Renegade full-time, but for someone who's owned it for 2 years and driving in different snowy, blizzardous conditions, that yes, the Jeep Renegade, specifically the Trailhawk Edition, which I have, handles well in the snow. It's safe in the snow. Again, you still have to drive responsibly, but I wanted to share this video with you to give you some insight and some feedback from someone who actually owns a Jeep Renegade.